So we're streaming, don't look at the easy right there. We're streaming Men of War 2. You're gonna hear a partial audio mute or a little freeze frame for a second. I'm gonna make sure everything's recording up nice and neat, and it is. And hopefully we'll be underway in just a second. I'm playing the regular vanilla mod, or the vanilla game in Men of War Assault Squad 2. So it should be fun. I forgot what map I'm on, but it should be all fine. We're playing on easy difficulty. I didn't want it too much of a challenge, if you can call it that. And I wish I could play a modded version of the game, but then I don't know how that would look on the capture. So let's go ahead and get started. Easy's not too difficult at all. Let me turn down the game audio so you can hear me better. If you probably don't want to hear me anyway. The game volume's already low enough. Yo, music. Not a huge fan of the music in this game, even though it is good. I just like hearing myself or hearing my man speak. So the audio is going to be a little tougher or lower. Having machine gun lines over here, we're trying to mow down all the American forces. I can see a dot in the upper left corner. I've had that experience before. I'm sure we can get this machine gun down. I've played Men of War Assault Squad 2 every once in a while. It's not. It's a very long game. And it takes some maneuvering. Everything in the map can change at a moment's instant. The AI will continue to send reinforcements to their locations, which you have overrun to unlock armor, support units, and infantry units, and by those names you should be able to understand what those categories are. Uh-oh, a bunch of men got wasted and I didn't even see that. Well, I don't know what happened. Their medic can get there in time. And then go back and cover. I don't know exactly. Ah, shoot. Another guy's down. Hello. Oh, no, the medic's dead. That's terrible news. Luckily, we can look at all their weapons and ammunition, besides their little hat right here. Hopefully, we can get another medic in here. Would be nice. Men of War Assault Squad 2 is an awesome game to enjoy. It's kind of slow paced depending on what difficulty you use. And you normally take it nice and slow. The models aren't too good. The more focus of this game is to be strategic, but I like seeing the models in this game. They look pretty cool. It reminds me of this game called Bolt Action, made by a developer I can't think of right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get my men all firing at them. I like this game because I can plan, and it's World War II. I like playing as the Germans instead. I love their tanks. I plan on going into the armor branch of the army as a second lieutenant. But I won't really talk about that. Some of the information I'll probably undoubtedly get wrong. Oh, there's why. Machine gun thing wrong. Snuck around. The AI can be really sneaky depending on what levels you do. We're just on easy for right now, and then after this mission's done, the game will be harder. It'll be definitely harder. You may increase the difficulty to normal or something higher. This is just a way for me to relax without stressing. And so we have a Stug 3 right here. It's got 4 kills already. If you haven't played this game before, the kills are on the left here. For armored, it's really cool because you can see where you got hit, like anti-tank or whatever have you. So we're gonna try to take this position right here. It'll unlock tanks for us, which would be nice. Better tanks than the Stug and the PZKPFW3. They're not bad tanks. Each has its own roles, but if you study U.S. military history, or even World War II history, military history, mind you, then you kind of get a sense of what each weapon does, each tank does, what it's used for, and this is a great game to learning your World War II history. It's not going to be like, oh, the American forces attacked here, the American forces attacked there. It's just a fun, simple game. It won't tell you everything about it, but you can kind of see what your maneuvering ability is and how you access combat. So we're going to go ahead and move these two squads in here. Looks like the tree that I was going to use for cover got destroyed somehow, probably from our artillery or our motors, where you pronounce that. So we're going to go in here. We have an AT squad that I want to get rid of, and so we'll go ahead and try to shoot them down, throw a little couple rounds at them. And I ultimately messed up right here. There we go. And move in. Artillery's doing a little bit of damage here. The artillery's gone now, so we don't have that to worry about. Sometimes the game can get glitchy. And the mods work really well in this game. Some games you have to tinker and look all about it, but the mods are fairly good in this game, actually. People are very devoted to Men of War Assault Squad 2, just like the first one, and the other side ones that are more play this certain army.
We have captured a strategic position.
You can play as any army, which is very nice. Just got hit by a tank right here. Or you can throw some shells at him before he gets 2 killed. You can also control what your men do. You can take control of the unit. I don't want to push him too far in the back. If you so our hull got damaged. As soon as your hull gets damaged, you're pretty on your own. But it's realistic. If your hull gets damaged, you don't want to be in that tank anymore. It's unusable, pretty much. You may play some DLC content once in a while. Oh, if you like World of Tanks, this game is up your alley. You can take control of the tank, you can do whatever you want in this game. Just like World of Tanks 2. So it's very nice. And I mainly like the armor in this game. It's like there's some armor over here, hopefully we can shell them. Doing a little bit of damage first, and I'll need to move in. I want to try something real fast. It might be really dumb. I want to see if we can cook this tank alive. You can see our little man following us. He's in our squad. There's fire, and I don't want to go in the fire. That'd be bad for our flamer. We'll burn alive, and there's some guys crouching down, so we'll hopefully hit them. The only disadvantage, of hitting with fire, it will spread just like in real life, and you can't advance into the position and clear at this house right here, even though the AI doesn't normally go into the houses on any difficulty I've seen. They got hit, and their bodies already disappeared, which is nice. I don't have to worry about artillery up this alley anymore, or anti-tank weaponry up this alley anymore. For the time being, and you can scan the area real fast. If you're on higher difficulties, obviously above easy, you can see where their artillery guns are. Or if you're on higher difficulties, excuse me, you can't see where their anti-tanks are, where their units are positioned, but you kind of get an idea of it. They won't change, they just send reinforcements a lot more, and you'll be hidden. And the AI will be even more aggressive. So if you're thinking about getting Men of War 2 after watching this video, please do. It's a fun game. I don't know if really anyone's on multiplayer. I only play multiplayer with my friends. And just to test the different war zones and to test mods that don't really have a campaign system on the map. You can see we're just mowing down these guys right here. And then Bolt Action, if you ever heard of it, we played it, it's a tabletop miniature game, just like Warhammer 40,000. And it gives you an even greater sense of what kind of weaponry, what kind of this or that you'll want to take in a World War II fight, even though World War II is almost, there's above 70 years old, so which is awesome. And this is also from my stream. I don't know if I'll stream this game a lot. So if you follow me on Twitch, thank you. And just for Men of War Soul Squad, I can't guarantee that we'll play this game that often. I do have to give it a break every once in a while. We'll go ahead and move our tank around this position over here. Our Stug, which is one of my favorite German tanks actually. It's a pretty nice tank. It looks like it has a hole in the side where the main gun is. That could be bad later on. And I need to send infantry. Oh no, I don't need to send infantry yet.
Jawohl.
So it looks like the fire played out, so we'll go ahead and move into this building.
Jawohl.
The AI is not in the building. If you look at the upper left corner, there's a guy right here. So I'll take care of him. If I sent this tank over here in this position, let's say that this platform car, this artillery gun right here, is already aiming at our men. If that building is gone, it'll be pretty destroyed. And there's another anti-tank gun. I don't want to get my Stug over there killed just yet. Casualties will happen in this game if you don't play smart.
Jawohl.
It's kind of unnerving. Like one of our guys just unconscious right there, and a couple more unconscious to be able to move back. Those are what kind of weapons each man has, and you can pick up different kinds of weapons, ammunition, what have you. Hopefully you guys get killed while I'm trying to explain this. We'll try to run back. With our motors over here, we'll try to pop a few shells in them.
Verstanden.
I may send my flamethrower infantry squad up their alley. See if I can get rid of that AC gun and to let myself move further into this building, but with the amount of evil infantry, or not evil infantry, excuse me, of infantry in there, that may be a no-go. There's some maps where you can play just armored, I believe, or you actually take control of the armored vehicle, which is really nice. And it has its ups and downs about that. So here's our flamer. We can't reach that anti-tank gun just yet. So we'll try to, I think, oh no, we have to go around the house. Hopefully we can actually go in this house. Oh. I didn't know what, oh, those guys running around. And then I ran back. That was pretty dumb of me. We could start to take this base, but they have an anti-tank gun right here. Light anti-tank, the M3, excuse me. I cannot read tonight. So we have this huge building over here. There's some mods that allow you to have cheats, which is, it defeats the purpose of this game, if you're wondering. It's not nearly as fun.
Verstanden.
Can you repair that? Oh, you can also repair vehicles. You can also repair enemy vehicles, which is nice. The enemy won't look at it as a disguise. If you're wondering, they'll just shoot at it, which is not that fun. I wish you could use that as a disguise, but it makes sense if an enemy soldier on whatever side you're facing sees their tank destroyed or tread lost or whatever have you. You can obviously tell that it's not a good thing. And your hats fall off, your cover falls off, so we'll remove him real fast. We'll go to this little highlight items, and we'll go pick it up again, and we'll put him back on the gun. Someone's holding us to shoot our machine gun in the face.
Erstaunlich.
Jawohl.
So with really good maneuvering, and it's a fairly easy concept to understand. You can clearly our position and where we want them. It looks like we have another tank over here. Coming up the road. We gotta do alt tab real fast. Sorry everyone. They have a Sherman. that's really weird. Normally it just says Sherman, I believe. Do our tanks have that? Do they have a... No? They're just a regular range. Huh. Never seen that happen before. It could be their weapon or what kind of weapon they have on their gun. Of course, each tank and armored piece and artillery piece come in very different names and variants of ways. I need to take this anti-tank gun. It's pretty we moved on this wall right here, but that might not be good. Someone's probably got knocked off again. All the way over here, so we'll go ahead and move on that. Put on your helmet, sir.
Los!
Goes down. Here's a DAR. Playing Call of Duty also helps, at least the earlier versions of this.
Wird erledigt!
You can also take the enemy's guns, which is very nice. He looks like he's out of room in his inventory, and we'll go ahead and try to pick it up again.
Feuer!
Oh,
Jawohl!
sir, pick up this BAR. It's under fire, which is not very good. There's a BAR, which is fairly nice. And if you look over here where our main objective is, you can see tons of infantry over here. Anti-tank guns, anti-tank, heavy anti-tank guns, so they'll definitely push in our armor. Punch into our armor. And then I still have to assault this flank over here. I need these. Do you see where they have that bullseye looking effect right here? Like right here and right over this. You need to capture those to get more MP, which is like fairly points, so you can spend on your weapons and squads and etc. So we'll get a couple more guys over here. Where you get hit in your tank takes a little longer to repair it, but that makes complete sense, at least to me. Some people don't understand that, and we'll try to repair the Sherman right here. You can play as other factions such as Germany, which is what we're playing as right now. We can play as America, we can play as Japan, we can play as the Soviet Union, and we can also play as the Commonwealth, which is Britain. And then there's some mods where you can play as our Italy, but it mainly focuses on the major powers of the World War II, excuse me. Let's see. Just try to run in here real fast. Start burning them alive. I don't care if this Splendor guy goes down. Oh, and he's already down, so no worries there, right? Let's see if we can pop that with flame. Oh, looks like these guys are burning. That wall should hold that grenade. Allies are not too happy with us. Try moving their camp, pick out this other anti-tank gun. And the cool thing about this game, if you don't destroy that anti-tank gun... Oh, what am I doing? You kill way too early. If you don't destroy that anti-tank gun, more men will come and occupy it, which is fairly nice. Let's try to move around here. Burn it. Oh shoot. Shoot. You just see what happened there? He's knocked out. And your men also level up, which is fairly nice. You need to get out of here. He's dead. You need to get out here. If you have a medic in your squads, you'll see this little blood drip icon. It just means he's bleeding out. You don't necessarily have to save him. Let's see if we can move back over here. We need to get more men. So that anti-tank gun is heavy anti-tank gun, or howitzer, I believe. Heavy anti-tank gun, heavy AP gun. I need to pronounce that correctly, don't I? That one's destroyed, so we'll try and move on to the second one before anyone tries to reoccupy it. We can see a man already running to take it. I'll just start ending this. Die. It's better to have your men in squads, so you can share medics. I'll back away real fast. You can share grenades, anti-tank grenades, smoke grenades. And we're ready to go ahead and throw one at us.
Jawohl.
First time I played Men of War Assault Squad 2, I thought the smoke grenade was a grenade, so I thought I was gonna blow myself up. The cool thing about the smoke grenades is that they actually work in this game. You shouldn't be. If you see targets, go ahead and fire. I'll start moving my men up there.
Jawohl.
Gotta move all the men up. Get the Panzer grenades out of the way. I need to take out this other anti-tank gun over here. It's a light anti-tank gun. The AT gun. And I'll see how. And I'll start pushing tanks actually. I know I'm doing a horrible job explaining the game, but you can pretty much make sense of what to do eventually. It's like this tank is fully operational right now. We'll put our vehicle crew in there. And we'll save a little bit. The cool thing about Men of War Assault Squad 2 is that you got these supply truck, or that was the engineer truck, and you got these supply trucks, which will restock your men firepower, and you can even have fuel. In the lower left corner, you can see our fuel count go down from our maximum, which is fairly interesting concept. They're all running out of support over here, so I gotta send them back to the supply truck. And hopefully we can meet them in time where they resupply. There's no really cool ammunition. Your guy just gets ammo. But that's not your main focus of the game. Your main focus is to take over positions as best as you can. We'll give you you'll see later on, we'll give you how well you did in a sense. But the game is pretty much to do as you fit. So we tilt that machine gun. I want to move on to this anti-tank gun over here. We got a tank coming our way, so we want to get this Stug moving over here. Can't shoot him. I try to go around. I don't know if flamers do anything to the tanks. We'll flame this section if we a little more.
We have captured a strategic position.
Looks like I'm running out of fuel.
Our enemies will soon falter and crumble in the face of these
I'm gonna
masterpieces
find
of
a
engineering.
body soon so I can refill my medic packs. If you don't want the flamer to necessarily die, you can equip them. Oh, there's a tank that way. There's a tank right there. Let's see if we can. I want to move in, but I don't want to move in just yet. Anti-tank gone for now. Let's see if we can go in here. The heavy anti-tank gun could probably fire at us over here. They have a pretty nice range. Pretty much the heavier weapon you have in a video game. That's how you the heavier weapon is pretty much like longer range in a sense. I don't know how to explain it. But we got another medium tank over here, which looks nice. I'm just playing on the German side just because I like their tanks better. I can relate to them more. I like their heavy armor, their veteran vehicle crews. Looks like we knocked out a tread, and the tank's crews are getting out, and that will eventually blow up. The squad looks like it got ammunition, so we'll send them back to the front. There's our Panzer Grenadiers out here. That's what it looks like it's disappearing, so we better run into the guns at the moment. And then this tank is fully operational. And I want to send some infantry at them since we don't have a tank crew in our options. Or I could just send those guys over here. I'll throw some men in there. Just for right now, we can have a little extra support. I don't care if this Sherman tank gets blown up. And also repair this.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Nice. nice. They're moving up, so we gotta move up with them. You want to be the strategic commander. You always want to be. You gotta move everyone up. So he's repairing. I'll leave him to that. We gotta move up here. Hopefully we can distract him by this stug right here. Don't want to take that objective just yet. As soon as I do, they could possibly send more reinforcements at us, and we have this heavy anti-tank still alive right here. Putting this body into the building again. I don't know how that happened. And we'll see what happens next. So that looks destroyed. The whole person, so the gunfire is really loud, so I'll get out of there. I'll send this tank in and break the wall. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys really want to watch the wall. Out of ammunition. Hopefully we can find a body somewhere around here. Can would be great. There's a body. Oh, what's the SMG? I need a rifle. Actually, you're not firing, right? You're not firing. So what I want to do with a guy who's not firing, I'll send this whole squad over here, I guess. I'll go check out this medium tank right here, and hopefully it has some machine gun shells on it, so we can give our man more ammunition. Here's some ammunition, so we'll go ahead and reload. Actually has a reloading ammunition, I forgot about that. He has another machine gun, but he's a rifleman, so he's not as trained to carry a gun around that big. So we're slowly pushing into the Allied forces.
We have captured a strategic position.
Some of our men got decimated over here. I want to kill them up. Oh, he's dead. Oops, never mind.
Jawohl.
You're down, so we're gonna go pick up this little field cap here. I don't know why people take that.
Verstanden.
Give you much cover.
Jawohl.
So we'll continue to advance over here. Looks like you're doing a great job of keeping the Allied forces preoccupied. I had a machine gun team over here, but it looks like I can't. Oh, it looks like I can move up. Can he move up? No, I can't. So what I can do with these guys is that I can either take them off of this entrenchment, or I can move them. I believe
We
if
have
you have
captured a strategic position.
heavy machine gun
Brigade
squad,
headquarters grants you
can
additional
only
resources for your
build
remarkable
a
progress.
Sandbag unit, and you can move them, which is pretty nice. And it looks like those anti-tank guns got destroyed, so we'll send him over here, and then we gotta move up the squad right here to provide cover. The sniper will come in here. There's a tank right there. We gotta destroy it. Too bad the stug can't turn really well. I gotta send someone to destroy this tank. Oh, it looks like it's destroyed. Awesome. True. No, that's not true. Looks like we're doing a pretty easy job right now. There's another anti-tank announcement. There's no Stug. Mr. Stug Commander. Just shoot at him. Too bad he can't turn. It's really disappointing. Should've brought in another anti-tank squad to come up here, but it's coming right along here. Hopefully we can blow it up. Shoot you and the guy gets knocked back. So that's how the AI works, dude.
Verstanden.
So we got a bunch of oh, we captured that base. That was weird. Are they firing? Yeah, all these heavy guns are firing at us. And they're all dead. Should be good. I need to fall back. Look at these guys again. Hopefully our medic didn't get killed. These guys are killed. That Sherman, or that Stug tank is pretty much destroyed at this point, so we gotta move back a little bit. We need to take care of those anti-tank guns right away. And then with some additional infantry up here to be able to counter that, I'll send another Panzergred squad over here. You said we wanted more anti-tank infantry, so we'll go ahead and send them in. We've got some more tanks on the way. And hopefully we can rush them with our tanks.
Reinforcements have lost a strategic position to the enemy.
What is this? Have 3 men on the back doing nothing.
Reinforcements have arrived.
If we dally too long, the enemy will overwhelm our
Verstanden.
position. But I just don't want to get my tanks killed just yet. Like in any war,
Verstanden.
casualties do happen, but we don't want them to happen right away. That'd be pretty bad, wouldn't it?
Verstanden.
I'll make him the whole squad, they'll be a special squad. I don't want these guys with their tank.
Jawohl.
I could just repair the Sherman right here, that'd be nice. And so we can, there's a tank, there's an armored vehicle over here. I don't see any additional anti-tank weaponry over here, which is pretty nice.
Jawohl.
We'll try to go ahead and move in. Someone get on that gun.
Jawohl.
Start defending our labs. Still don't want to send those tanks up there. I just want to take this little base. What I'm gonna call it. I'm not good with words. Big words are hard. So it should be fairly easy. We'll continue pushing up men over here. Looks like we're getting wrecked. That strike tank is deconditioned after one. Hopefully we can take it soon. I was like, why are they shooting like this barrel? Pretty unimportant part of this. We're sending men, more and more men to these outer walls. Get any out. There's no real objective in here, besides technically this one over here, which the allies have been taken. But it's fairly nice to have the whole control of this compound. And you guys have ammunition, you guys have 5 more shells left. We can afford to send another armored vehicle. Not an armored vehicle. Support unit. Hopefully we send a supply truck up here. You guys are gonna hold fire for right now. You guys good. You guys are good for right now. I can't move them anywhere. You have 24 shells left. So we're gonna try to use them to our best advantage over here. You're gonna repair your
Reinforcements have captured a strategic position.
Are they firing at? Is there an anti-tank over here? Or is it just over here they're firing? Do they have power tools? Yeah. Do they have power tools over here? That's not really good. And the AI continually sends reinforcements around. I'd send a Goliath, but they'll probably get destroyed along the way. It has some amazing firepower for being such a little car. Might as well send him over here for right now. The AI may take him out. We need to keep him distracted as long as possible. So we're doing fairly good right now. A couple more enemy infantry on the way. But that's not too bad.
That will show them.
Armored car just passed through. Do they get more shells? They have 10 more shells. Uh-oh. Don't know what happened just there. We'll go search this vehicle, see how many shells it has. Looks like it took all the shells. There's dynamite though, just in case. You never know. We have 30 shells now. I'll keep them all a squad. Oops. We'll go ahead and move up here.
Verstanden.
Since we cleared the way over here, we might as well repair that tank, or we can repair this Sherman right here, or this medium tank. Right there. don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, the Howiks are over there shooting at us. So we need to be careful for this. Oops, last bit. As that guy goes down, I need to pick him back up. I need every man I can for this mission. Looks like the Goliath is still on its way. I think sometimes when your men get down, or hurt, or bleeding out, your guy can sometimes lose his weapon, which is a nice feature in this game. So we're repairing that tank up. We have more shells to continue firing. And then where's the other squad? You guys are over here, so might as well just some infantry are coming over here. Hopefully we can send them this way. I think you have to remotely detonate the Goliath, but we'll see exactly what it does so far. Hopefully we can distract them, the allied forces long enough to show you guys a cool donation. Not donation, detonation. And here it goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So it's not that big, but you gotta admit that was pretty awesome. We wiped out almost a squad and whoever was in this little sandbag area right here. Burning down all the trees, hopefully that catches. So that was a pretty nice explosion, if you will. It took out a squad or two. I think at the end of the game it shows us how many AI we killed too, so that'd be fun to see that. You know where to place our money.
Jawohl.
So before we attack the anti-tank guns, send a couple more infantry up here. I normally play as infantry as the backbone in my army. I don't want you in there. I don't want my anti-tank guy in there either.
Reinforcements have arrived.
My advice is never put your anti-tank guy in a vehicle that could explode. Looks good for right now. Put him in there, put him in there.
Jawohl.
That should be it. We have 2 gunner. We have a driver, a gunner. I think a commander in there. Not exactly. Oh, so it looks like if you look down on the lower left, I'll try to concentrate in the background in the top left. You look at the lower right, I mean, it looks like we have a commander, ammo reloader, driver, and a guy on the machine gun, and then we have our gunner as well. I want to unload all these Panzergrad. So I want to unload all these Panzergrads over here. We could throw their vehicles away, or we can just have some good weapons.
Verstanden.
I don't know why that squad moving around. They're really pretty for some weird reason. I'll move them. They're a squad now.
Verstanden.
I don't know how max you can get squads, but it looks like you got a couple guys over here. You can either waste these armored vehicles, or we can, like by waste I mean you can throw them at the anti-tank weaponry. So they'll focus on them, have to reload while tanks are moving up. But we'll have to see what we do.
Verstanden.
Keep the flamer guy alive. This flamer guy, we need to find you another weapon, sir. And luckily we can press somewhere around here. Highlight items. You can see if any tanks are around, or weaponry around. Because we won't need this flamer fuel anymore. So we'll go ahead and toss it. And toss that as well. Toss the flamer fuel. And we'll go over here, try to pick up the weapon as fast as possible. And by best I meant fast as possible, but you know, whatever. We can pick up this heavy machine gun over here, that'd be pretty fun.
Verstanden.
We'll go ahead and press X, lets us select find items in their inventory. So we can rip out this 50 cal and this right here. Ammo right here. We'll go ahead and equip it, see if we can do anything. So he's shooting already. The thing that's shore. Shore is on fire. We may have to send another Goliath over here. You
Verstanden.
guys not get in. Can you get in? Well, sir. No. Oh. Looks like you can. Awesome. I believe the higher rank you are, at least in the character models, depends on what position you get or how you place them in the tank. I'm not exactly really sure about that. Please don't quote me. But we got more infantry coming up. We can start moving.
Jawohl.
I want to get out of this compound as quickly as possible. The AI
Verstanden.
are starting to send massive amounts of reinforcements at us.
Jawohl.
Our anti-tank gun. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles. Tanks on our side. His 31 kills. Wow, nice. He's a monster.
Jawohl.
We'll go ahead and start. I guess we'll go ahead and get in this
Jawohl.
vehicle.
Verstanden.
We need the sniper still. I don't want to place him in the tank.
Jetzt direktes Feuer.
Tanks die obviously very easy
Kommando.
in anti-tank weaponry. So that'd be really funny. I have these guys in machine guns back here. I don't really need them anymore on the machine guns. We cleared enough. We cleared a way
Verstanden.
where the AI can't really recover anymore. Unless they have a massive push.
Jawohl.
Just so you can repair that vehicle too. Give us a little more firepower. Send an infantry squad, if I can pronounce words correctly, and use them in the right way. We can see what we can do. We have 2 tank crew over here, so we'll go ahead and get in there. Pretty sure not everyone can get
Jawohl.
in.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I don't want to get in that one anti-tank crew. I get all these guys out of here. I want the tank crew to get in there first. They have a, you can kind of tell they have a little more experience than the rest of the dudes, the rest of the infantry squads. He'll get in, and then we'll have 8 tanks, I believe. Forgot how many we originally had.
Jawohl.
So you'll get in,
Verstanden.
you'll get in.
Verstanden.
Try to send
Verstanden.
one more guy in
Jawohl.
here.
Jawohl.
He's on the back, so I don't want him on the back. Believe it or not, your tanks can run over your own men, so always be careful about that if you're new to Men of War.
Verstanden.
Start moving everyone up.
Jawohl.
I heard shelling, so I didn't know if that was our guy or their guys. I couldn't tell anymore. Still 30 shells over here.
Wir haben es
What are you
geschafft.
doing?
Das Ziel ist in Reichweite.
Start firing.
Wir
They're
haben
gonna
es
fire
geschafft.
indefinitely until they run out of ammunition. It also gives you a shell count in here. So we have a armor penetration, heavy impact, I think. Or, well, that's never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that. But I like tanks, but I'm not too sure about tanks. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So we have more enemies over here. We gotta take care of them.
Das Ziel ist in Reichweite.
If you play World of Tanks, the same kind of loading time. You gotta wait a couple seconds before they can fire another shell. So looks like this section's clear for right now. We gotta push that way. We gotta push our left flanks and the right flanks as well. I think I have more men on the right flanks
Verstanden.
than I do on the left. I'm just casually looking at this blue cluster.
Jawohl.
Send you guys up. Do I want to waste them or do I want to... He's veteran level 4. That's really nice. Because he killed 3 tanks and killed 3 men. So that's very nice. Not nice for the guys we killed, but you know what I mean. There's
Jawohl.
another squad up here. I think I'll just send them to the front. I can always purchase another tank.
Sehr verdächtig.
They're running out of
Da
ammunition.
bist du ja.
Who's running out of ammunition?
Feuerschuss. Jetzt. Verstanden. Mach schon.
Nope.
Mach schon.
Look at these other guys running out of ammunition. Hopefully we have a supply truck right there. I don't know what kind of ammunition. Oh, heavy machine gun ammunition? That makes sense.
Jawohl.
We may apply some more tanks. We have enough MP. We'll provide more tanks. We'll just rush them eventually. With 350. We'll just send more tanks up there to the front line. Go ahead and get another one. We'll do a tank rush and a infantry one
Reinforcements have arrived.
to ride this out. They're all reloading. We'll give it a couple more seconds. This little bar right here shows you how much ammunition is left in the tank. Every time they grab more ammunition,
Reinforcements have arrived.
you can see it dwindle down, so you can always keep an eye on that. It looks
Oh
like
man.
Get ready for a fight.
the game is coming to a close right now. I don't know if I want to do another map. I'll definitely end it for my YouTube.
Aim is in the reach zone.
I'll cut it into 2 parts. Maps kind of take a longer time.
Vorwärts!
Lots of planning. If you're slow and you want to take it steadily with fewer amounts of casualties, it'll definitely be a lot slower. If you want to rush it like some people do, especially when you're playing as the Russians. No offense to them, the Soviet Union obviously rushed manpower around.
Davon hat uns
Das-
niemand etwas gesagt.
That's a fact anyone can tell you, unless you've never learned about World War II history. They rushed
Finally, that will show them.
manpower up and down
Sehr
the hill.
verdächtig.
So many Russians got killed, which was kind of disappointing that happened. But hey, it's a fact of history. So it looks like we'll get everyone ready for this final push. There's a squad over here that I'm gonna take care of. Fire a couple shells into them while they're moving. I've never wanted to be an artillery, or well, I thought about artillery, but I'm not really good at math. I don't know if you can tell. Looks like they're firing shells back at us. These howitzers are firing. I'm gonna fire at these guys. They're reloading currently. Oh, if you have a, might as well say it now. If you have a sniper, you can see the little crosshair hairs moving around the enemy's head, which is pretty nice. So it looks like the howitzers are getting closer and closer to our men, so we'll start sending them up. I don't want to send in our tanks just yet. I'm going to knock out a couple howitzers before I do. And anti-tank them. So we'll go ahead and rush this field, try to take this objective.
Verstanden.
That's not what I want to do. There we go.
Verstanden.
I don't want to send the sniper just yet. Like I said, that would be a pretty big waste on my part. We could play as another faction if you want in the next video to show you how each faction kind of plays. You kind of get a feel of style towards how every man
Verstanden.
plays in this game.
We have
Every
captured
faction
a
plays in
strategic
this game.
position.
But if you pay attention to World War II history, you can obviously tell how they play. I'll send these tracks up here. I don't have any use for them anymore with anti-tank weaponry on them. What? Try to knock them out.
Verstanden.
Try to knock them out. I don't know why anyone would shoot anti-tank
Verstanden.
rounds at infantry in the ROTC. That doesn't really make sense.
Verstanden.
You gotta kill as many men you can before they override your position.
Los!
Might as well do it, right? So if you want a kind of cool cinematic shot right here, some more maneuvering and firing at us. Very nice. They just got wrecked. They should be all dead. That looks like it's bad. We can take control of it, but it's pretty much a waste. We'll go through it anyway. And then we'll get all our tanks online. Besides this little armored vehicle, it won't last. And we'll start moving them forward. Have one epic charge in the back. So we captured this little base right here. That's nice. We'll send everyone forward. As soon as you get to this part,
Vaterland, Feuer!
normally at the end of every map, the hardest part of the end of the game
Verstanden.
or like I said, the map, is really much the
Das Ziel
anti-tank
ist in Reichweite.
weaponry. That's pretty much it. You
Jawohl.
can dive by infantry, of course, but the anti-tank weaponry is pretty much your worst bet. And it is to mine, especially since I love tanks. I absolutely love tanks.
Jawohl.
You move up as well. I don't know where I want you. This side is clear. So we'll try to aim at him. Probably can't see him. No line of sight.
Feuer auf mein Kommando.
Pretty much down. I won't capture the main ejected just yet.
Verstanden.
Gonna kill that howitzer. And you can see the flag already going down. I don't want that. I want this tank party to happen. But they're all stuck. Oh no, end game is sadly over. We couldn't rush in those tanks. But here they all come now.
Oh Mann.
We have captured a strategic position.
So that looks like victory, except for that part real fast. I'll send all these tanks up here. All the anti-guns are taken away. Go ahead and start shooting them here. Let's just move. We're already knocked out. Here comes another tank over here. Probably get knocked out anytime soon. You can kind of see a couple shells. Oh, they're gone. Here comes another tank. We might as well take this objective to make it a little more fun for us. If I can use those words, I'll send an infantry squad to take it. See how fun it's going out. Just shitting at tanks unless you guys want me to end it. Who are watching on the stream. Got to send this thing up. So you can see infantry are pretty good in taking objectives and just going away against man.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Defensive positions, excuse me. And then tanks are really much the mainstay of this game. You don't really play as aircraft. There's some levels where you can use aircraft, which is pretty nice, but the main look of this game is definitely armored. You play through all year long, all day. So if you really want to fight, or if you want to really take a fortified position, use armored. Will last you a lot longer. You can see all our guys moving that whole way through this tank. If you ever watch Band of Brothers, it's a good example. Cool thing about the end of the map, end of the level, is that you can still shoot. If the enemy has reinforcements on board, there's going to be a little menu that you'll see in a second that's like, you fire at your own man, you kill your own man, you can still send reinforcements in. The thread is gone, jeez. Which is fairly nice. This thing's magically disappearing from the map. There's some mods where you can keep all the weaponry on the field, which is not bad. Send him up. Make him feel part of the team. Comes that infantry squad. As soon as they get here, probably take a little 5-minute break so I can get some water. And then we'll start the next round. Should be really fun. Playing with friends is nice. Your friends are obviously going to be more strategic than AI, no matter what levels. So that's always fun. You can always play these same missions that are in the quote-unquote campaign.
We have captured a strategic position.
And here it is. It's all
Brigade
good.
headquarters grants you additional resources for your fantastic progress, but prepare yourself for fierce enemy resistance.
Excellent job. You've made the fatherland proud.
So that's all the game is. If I captured that objective on the right side sooner, you just press continue, we can still play on the map a little bit. If I capture this a lot sooner, you'll see a lot more enemies coming this way. We'll just go ahead and buy the Tiger tank. Excuse me, golly.
Jawohl.
So if I captured that, you'd see a lot more armor coming in and infantry, but I accidentally forgot that I didn't capture that position. And so I thought I captured that position, so I just rushed the center. That was victory for us.
Finally, with armor like this, no one can stop us. Let the enemy cower before the power of German engineering.
Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
And so that's pretty much it in the game. If you haven't bought Man of War 2 Assault Squad, give it a test. There should be a Steam sale for Christmas or Xmas, whatever have you. And it's a fairly fun game if you like World War II. They have one called Call to Arms, which is a lot more modern, which is still in development, I think. I'll give it a couple minute break, and that should install pretty quick, and you could play that game if you guys want, since I'm not playing against any AI, or I mean against any players. So that's pretty much it. It's the same kind of concept.
Verstanden.
The only difference is obviously you got armored vehicles,
Jawohl.
armored engineering, armored weaponry versus
Jawohl.
Verstanden.
Verstanden.
World War II weaponry and such.
Jawohl.
We can send everyone forward. A
Jawohl.
little veteran man, John Lindera, I think you
Verstanden.
pronounce it. He's still alive. Go ahead and fire a rocket for victory celebration. They get really close with the Panzercrest. That's weird. The AI, when you take control of the AI, that's pretty weird. It's pretty cool. Way. I'm firing a rocket. So I'm gonna take a little break right here. Oh, and we're playing another map. I'll exit out of the map. I'll show a different faction, which is gonna be lots of fun. Or hopefully it's fun. You never know. I'm not really a defensive guy in most video games. I like to attack, and I believe this is a defensive map. Yes, it is.
Herr Oberstleutnant, today we...
So we'll go ahead and exit, quit the mission real fast. And then I'm gonna go in a little break real fast. I don't know why it's showing that, that's just part of the mod. So if you guys will excuse me for just maybe 5 minutes, I'll be right back.